offering to the earth for giving them whatever it was they took. The women used to offer corn. The corn was the grandmother plant. Tobacco is the grandfather plant. So the man offered tobacco to the grandfather in the tree, and the grandfather in the tree started sharing stories with him. And ultimately the man brought everybody in the village to the tree, and the people in the village would offer tobacco and cornmeal to the grandfather, and the grandfather would tell them stories. On a New Age level, I think what that story represents is the fact that we are all the tree of life that is within us, and that we have the capacity to journey into that tree. We can travel down to the roots, we can travel into the directions, we can travel up to the stars and listen to the storytellers, of ourselves. You know, our voices, our multidimensional self that exists as starlight, that exists within the roots of the plants and the stones. So bear, the symbol, is designed to invoke that idea within ourselves, that we are, that bear shows us. As a little segue, I think the voice in the tree was bear. That's my own personal take on that story. That's so that the bear, when the bear hibernates in the wintertime, he hibernates in the tree. And he dreams while he's sleeping. And he's able to travel through, his spirit self is able to travel. So the spirit symbol represents the, could I use this sound? I'll be really careful. So his spirit self, this is the third eye, this is the spirit world. This is him traveling in the spirit world and grounding that information into his hands and into his feet. This is him traveling down into his body in the spiral, traveling down into the roots of the tree, into our lower cells. There's two cubs shown here that represent that when we go into that journey of ourselves, we get wisdom, and then we bring that information out through our creativity. We share it with the world through our creations, and that we all have this ability. So totems, they're guides, and they awaken within us hidden talents that we all have. You know, some of us might be bear people. Some of us may have that innate ability to travel within. Some of us might have that innate ability to communicate to the roots of the plants and to find the medicines that are buried inside the plants. Some of us might be whale people. So if you can see within the painting here is embedded the whale here. And the whale is the whale song. They hold the whale songs and they sing the songs of all creation into the waters. Those of us who are whale beings relate to that. We can use sound to heal our bodies. Some of us who are dolphin people might have telepathic abilities, might be awakening within us telepathic talents, might awaken within us that need for community and that need for joyous living. Some of us who are dragonfly people, if you can see that, might open spirit doors. You know, we bridge worlds between the water and the sky. Separate, be able to spin through the duality of nature to see the oneness, to see a creator, and to bring that light of creator into this realm of separation. Some of us might be turkey people, and we have big hearts, and we're able to share our gifts, and we're all about sharing and giving so that others can live. Some of us might be ant people, and we really need community, and we need the support of community for us to survive. And only when we find community can we share our gifts with the world. So the totems they're our guides. They awaken those hidden talents within each and every one of us. But they have a greater purpose. And that purpose is to show us that we can't exist here without the animals. And that through the totems we feel them within ourselves. And it's only in feeling them within ourselves that we're going to be able to affect what's going on in the world. You know, the animals don't need us here. But we desperately need the animals. You know what happens to something in this reality when it's not loved? It disappears. So all of a sudden we're finding ourselves in a time when there's so many endangered species on the planet and the animals are deciding to leave. Why? Well, because we're not loving them, maybe. You know, we're not honoring them. We're not celebrating them. So that's another really important role of totems in our lives, is that they reflect to us that star wisdom, that those abilities, those talents that we so desperately want to wake up and within ourselves so that we can thrive and prosper and be within these bodies fully on this planet and walk in beauty with everything around us as the animals do. And I want to focus on the negative aspect of those things. That's why I choose to do it this way. I want to reflect to the world the beauty and the power and the strength and the amazing things that the animals share and reflect to us. They teach us so much. Mm-hmm. And just like in that woodpecker story, you know, one of the things I'd love to see happen through this work is to create. I think we've really found an amazing thing today. I love doing that. It's so much fun. You know, let's all gather, come together, and do the animal dances. You know, bring it back. Dance, love, live. It's like, I think the solution is so obvious. You know, I'd love to bring that to the world.
Yes.